Welcome to lecture series on digital electronics under EPG Pathshala. This module is dedicated to understand about programmable array logic. This is the third type of most important programmable logic device. The programmable array logic has fixed OR gate and flexible AND gate. So, this kind of a combination is normally required whenever we like to keep the cost of design little bit low. Now, when we talk about any programmable logic device, we have to first think about selecting the corresponding Boolean expressions, which can really give you the correlation between input and output parameters of the system. Once the input and outputs of the parameters are identified, first we have to think about what are the terms which are present in the product form, and accordingly we can select a limited number of product terms, those could be summed together. There is a certain limitations in programmable array logic is that the number of OR terms which are to be combined here are limited. So, naturally we have certain limitations of programmable array logic with reference to the PLA, that is programmable logical array. Now, both these programmable logic devices are most flexible logical arrays. So, naturally while selecting them, we have to think about whether we need a programmable AND as well as programmable OR, or we should go for fixed OR array and programmable AND array. Now, after thinking about the design procedure of implementing the programmable array logic based design, we have to consider certain simple examples in which we can consider programmable array logic as a function generator. We can even demonstrate how binary to gray code can be generated with the help of programmable array logic. While implementing this simple as well as complex logic circuit, what we need to do is identify number of input outputs, formulate the Boolean expression, then prepare the truth table. Next one is to write the programming table. Once the programming table is ready, transfer it to the PLA or PAL for burning the links. So, links could be either intact or you can fuse the links, so that you can get the desired sum of product form implemented through the programmable logic device. In this module, we will learn about the architecture as well as PLA based and PAL based certain design problems. In this module, initially a comparative study of various PLDs like ROM, PLA and PAL will be made. Next, understand the basic architecture of PAL. Further, we shall understand how a PAL can be used as programmable logic device. The use of PAL as PLD would be explored by taking few examples. Later, the advantages and disadvantages of PAL as PLD will be determined. While designing digital circuits, it is necessary to use basic AND, OR and inverter gates. These gates are available in IC package format. These gates are available under various logic families like TTL, ECL, NMOS, PMOS or CMOS. Whenever logic circuit utilizes more number of logic gates and complicated Boolean functions, hardware complexity and cost increases. To overcome the problem of digital circuit design, a new approach of utilizing the programmable logic devices PLDs are preferred. The programmable logic devices PLDs are special type of ICs which can be programmed by the user as per the requirement. All the programmable logic devices basically contains large number of gates to generate some combinational circuit. Some of the PLDs are utilizing simple flip flops to implement sequential circuits as well. This large number of gates and flip flops can be configured by the user to perform different functions. The connections to the internal logic gates can be changed or configured by way of programming. The simplest programming technique involves use of fuses. Initially, prior to programming, all fuses are intact. Programming the devices requires blowing these fuses along the path of interconnections for certain variables, and keeping the fuses intact for certain variables. This generates the desired logic function. PLDs are typically built with an array of AND gates and array of OR gates. There are three types of PLDs, namely read only memory, that is ROM, programmable logic array PLA, and programmable array logic PAL. Let us begin with the architecture of ROM. In this type of PLD, the input connections to the AND array are fixed and the connections to the OR gate are programmable. The complemented and uncomplemented input variables are applied to AND matrix. AND gate array are designed to generate all different product terms. Principally, ROM generates all minterms in the Boolean expressions. The input connections to the OR gate are programmable. This indicates OR gate generates final output. Each output contains sum of selected product terms. The product terms can be selected as per the user requirement. The programmable array logic has two basic building blocks, that is array of AND gates and array of OR gates. Let us now talk about architecture of PAL. In this type of PLD, the input connections to the AND array are programmable and connections to the OR gate are fixed. The complemented and uncomplemented input variables are applied to the AND gates. As the connections to the AND gate array are programmable, then user decides the variables present in the product terms. The input connections to the OR gate are fixed. This indicates that manufacturer has decided fixed connections to each OR gate. This will generate output with fixed number of product terms per OR gate. Each output contains sum of selected product terms. User can program or decide which product terms can be selected to generate desired output. The programmable logic array PLA has two basic building blocks, that is array of AND gates and array of OR gates. Let us now talk about the architecture of PLA. In this type of PLD, the input connections to AND array are programmable and connection to OR gate are also programmable. The complemented and uncomplemented input variables are applied to AND gates. As the connections to AND gate array are programmable, then user decides the number of variables present in the product terms. The input connections to the OR gates are also programmable. As both the array connections are programmable, this PLD provides compact implementation of Boolean function. This will generate outputs with programmable number of product terms per OR gate. Each output contains sum of selected product terms. User can program or decide which product terms can be selected to generate desired output. In the PAL architecture, an AND array is used. In the schematic, in place of showing multiple input AND gate, an array symbol of AND gate with horizontal line is preferred. The figure indicates multiple input AND gate and with presence of fuse links for some of the inputs and absence of fuse link for other inputs. Presence of fuse link at the input of AND gate indicates presence of input variables in the product term. Array symbol indicates the fuse link for the select inputs. The array symbol of AND gate reduces the complexity of design. Each AND gate is shown with single input line and single output line. A programmable array logic PAL has programmable AND array at the input and fixed OR array at the outputs. The PAL has programmable AND array instead of hardwired AND array. Number of AND gates in the programmable AND array usually are much less as compared to the ROM, and the number of inputs of each of the OR gates are fixed by the manufacturer. The OR gate generates an arbitrary Boolean function in sum of product forms. If there are n inputs, then it is expected to have maximum up to 2 raised to n minterms. All the minterms are programmable. Similarly, the output of PAL is sum of finite number of product terms. Thus, we can implement any Boolean function of n variables. Let us understand the internal architecture of PAL. The first part of PAL contains input variables. Each variable is connected to vertical line and a line with NOT gate. This arrangement provides uncomplemented and complemented inputs. To generate product terms of the Boolean expression, an array of AND gates are used. In place of showing multiple input AND gate, an array symbol of AND gate with horizontal line is preferred. The array symbol of AND gate will reduce the complexity of the design. Each AND gate is shown with single input and single output line. Further, the second array of OR gates are shown with single input and single output. Both AND gates and OR gates are forming two-dimensional array to generate desired SOP form. Let us note an important thing about PAL is that number of AND gates are less compared to ROM and PLA. Programming an array requires first listing all the product terms for the implementation. The product terms are generated at the output of each AND gate. Presence of crosslink indicates the connection, absence of crosslinks indicates no connection. The interconnections are programmable. For example, first AND gate produces logical ANDing of first two complemented inputs and uncomplemented third variable, for example, A bar, B bar, C, whereas second AND gate provides the term A bar, B, C bar. The last AND gate generates the product term AC. Further, one can write sum of product terms at the output of each OR gate. It can be noted that connections to OR array are fixed by the manufacturer. In this case, the first OR gate receives output from only 3 AND gates and second OR also receives the output of 3 product terms. The output function F1 is a function of first 3 product terms and second function F2 is also a function of next 3 product terms. This indicates there are 3 input variables, 2 output functions in the PAL. Programmable array logic PAL is a type of programmable logic device PLD used to realize particular logic function. PAL consists of an array of AND gates followed by an array of OR gates. It is important to note that AND gate array programmable, whereas the OR gate array has fixed logic. Programmable and fixed OR structure of PAL makes it less flexible as compared to PLA, but it is less expensive. For programming the PAL, the connection matrix must be programmed first. It allows user to decide connection between input lines and AND gates. It is also important to note that each and every input line must be connected to either single or multiple AND gates depending upon the requirement. This helps one to realize the product term between the input lines. The outputs of AND gate array are fed as inputs to the OR gate via hardwired connections which are fixed. It is interesting to note that the output of every AND gate is not fed to every OR gate. Designing combinational circuit using PAL. In order to implement combinational circuit using PAL, it is necessary to follow a systematic procedure as described below. First, identify the number of inputs and outputs of the combinational circuit. Second, prepare a truth table. Third, write a Boolean expression in sum of product form. Fourth, obtain the minimum SOP form to reduce the number of product terms to a minimum. Fifth, prepare a program table consisting of product terms, inputs and outputs. At this stage, all the product terms must be numbered. For the given product term, if the input variable is present, put 0 or 1 depending upon whether the variable is complemented or uncomplemented respectively. If the variable is absent in the product term, then put dash in the program table. If the product term is present, put 1 in the output column, 0 is written if the term is absent. Sixth, depending on the number of inputs, outputs and product terms present in the expression, select the PAL chip. 7. Decide the input connections of AND gate matrix for generating the required product terms. 8. Decide the input connections of OR gate matrix to generate the required sum terms. 9th, draw the PAL diagram showing the necessary input output links to realize the desired combinational circuit. Now, let us discuss some of the commercially available PALs in the market. Some of the PAL ICs are PAL 10H8, PAL 10L8, PAL 12H6, PAL 14H4, PAL 16H2, PAL 16H1. All PAL chips are available in M/N format, where M is the number of inputs, N corresponds to number of outputs. In the above ICs, H and L characters indicates active levels of the outputs. The number of inputs can be 10, 12, 14 or 16 and the number of outputs can be 1, 2, 4, 6 or 8. To demonstrate the use of PAL as PLD, let us consider few examples. Let us consider the first example. Design a function generator using PAL. The functions are f1 is equal to summation of 4, 5, 7 and f2 is equal to summation of minterms 3, 5, 7. Now, represent these functions as sum of minterms and simplify. So, f1 is equal to a b bar c bar plus a b bar c plus a b c, that is also equal to a b bar in bracket c bar plus c bracket complete plus a b c, that is also equal to a b bar plus a b c. The second function is given by f2 is equal to a bar b c plus a b bar c plus a b c, that is also equal to a bar plus a in bracket into b c plus a b bar c, that is also equal to b c plus a b bar c. Let us prepare the programming table. The PAL program table contains product terms, inputs a, b, c along with outputs f1 and f2. The Boolean expression of f1 indicates 2 product terms and for f2 there are also 2 product terms. The PAL IC we have to select has 3 product terms for each sum output as shown here. Let us first write product terms. For the first function we have a b bar and a b c as product terms. As OR plane has fixed connections, output f1 can be generated from 3 product terms. Here we have only 2 product terms a b bar and a b c. Third product term of f1 is absent. Similarly, f2 is also generated from the 3 product terms b c bar AB bar C, and the third product term is written as dash as it is absent. Let us now fill the inputs and outputs to get desired functions. First, the product term is AB bar, hence input A is equal to 1, B is equal to 0 and C is equal to dash as it is absent. For second product term, the inputs, the third product term is absent, hence A, B, C is equal to dash. Similarly, inputs for second function f2 can also be written. Let us determine the size of PAL required for the implementation. There are 3 input variables, 4 product terms and 2 outputs. For PAL, all the complemented and uncomplemented input variables are available for programming the AND gate matrix. Let us consider the PAL architecture for this application. It has 3 inputs, 6 product terms and 2 OR gates. Each OR gate can accept maximum up to 3 product terms. The OR matrix is pre-programmed or fixed by the manufacturer. User cannot decide about the OR connections. Output F1 can be generated from these 3 product terms. Here we have only 2 product terms AB bar and ABC. Third product term of F1 is absent. Therefore, there are no connections for the third AND gate. Similarly, F2 is also generated from 3 product terms BC, AB bar C and the third AND gate has no connection as it is absent. Thus, the red colored crosslinks are placed at appropriate positions through programming for the implementation of these 4 product terms. Let us consider second example. Design a binary to gray code converter using PAL. First step is to prepare a function table of binary to gray code converter. Let us determine B2, B1, B0 as the binary inputs, G2, G1, G0 as gray code outputs for the 3-bit code converter. As there are 3 inputs, there are 8 possible combinations at the binary inputs. The binary inputs start with 0 0 0, then 0 0 1, 0 1 0, 0 1 1 and so on up to 1 1 1. Once we can write the 3-bit gray code for each 3-bit binary. For 0 0 0 binary, the gray code is 0 0 0. Next it is 0 0 1. Next it is 0 1 1 and 0 1 0, 1 1 0, 1 1 1, 1 0 1 and 1 0 0. The correlation between gray code and binary code can be obtained from the conversion table. The Boolean expression for gray code in terms of binary numbers is given by G2 is equal to B2, G1 is equal to B2 bar B1 plus B2 B1 bar and G0 is equal to B1 bar B0 plus B1 B0 bar. Let us prepare the programming table. The PAL program table contains product terms input B2, B1 and B0 along with outputs G2, G1 and G0. The Boolean expression of G2 indicates only one variable term. For G1 there are 2 product terms and for G0 there are 2 product terms. For the given PAL, output matrix is hardwired. There are 3 product terms per function. Hence, G2 is 1 for 3 product terms and dash is written for G1, G0 for absent terms. Similarly, G1 and G0 receives input from 3 product terms each. Let us fill programming table for product terms and binary inputs. There are only 1 product terms for G2. It is written as first product term and other product terms are absent, hence written as dash. The input for G2 is B2, hence B2 input is 1 and other terms are written as dash as they are absent in the product term. On the similar lines, other product terms, inputs and outputs can be filled in. Note that presence of uncomplemented term is written as 1, 0 is written for complemented term and dash for absent term. For fourth term B2 bar B1, input B2 is 0, B1 is 1 and B0 is dash as it is absent. For fifth term B2 B1 bar, input B2 is 1, B1 is 0 and B0 is dash as it is absent. Sixth term is absent, hence dash is written for the product term as well as for inputs. For seventh term B1 bar B0, input B2 is dash as it is absent, B1 is 0 and B0 is 1. For eighth term B1 B0 bar, input B2 is dash as it is absent, B1 is 1 and B0 is 0. Ninth term is absent, hence dash is written for product term as well as inputs. Let us determine the size of PAL required for implementation. There are 3 input variables, 3 product terms per OR gate and 3 outputs. For PAL, all complemented and uncomplemented input variables are available for programming the AND gate matrix. Thus, crosslinks are placed at appropriate positions through programming for the implementation. The OR matrix has fixed connections. Each OR gate can accept 3 product terms only. One can use such AND OR matrix to obtain output functions as per the requirement. In this PAL applications, B2, B1, B0 is the 3-bit input binary number. The output of PAL has 3-bit gray code outputs G2, G1 and G0. Let us use the programming table to obtain G2. The first product term contains only B2, hence the crosslink is provided between first AND gate and B2. No other product terms are present, hence B2, B1 and B0 all are having dash to indicate all variables are absent. Let us use programming table to obtain G1. In this case, only product term 4 and 5 are present and 6th product term is absent. The 4th product term contains B2 bar and B1, hence the crosslinks are provided between 4th AND gate and B2 bar B1 input. Similar connections are made for 5th product term. No connections are required as 6th product term is absent. Let us use the programming table to obtain G0. In this case, only product term 7 and 8 are present, 9th product term is absent. The 7th product term contains B1 bar and B0, hence crosslinks are provided between 7th AND gate and B1 bar B0 inputs. Similar connections are made for 8th product term. No connections are required as the 9th product term is absent. Let us discuss the advantages of PAL. First, less board space as compared to discrete logic circuit. Second, smaller PCB as compared to discrete logic circuit. Third, lower power requirements. Fourth, faster and less costly programming process. Fifth, higher reliability, and sixth, better security as compared to discrete logic circuit, since copying is less likely to take place. There are few disadvantages of PAL. These are: only an array is programmable and OR array is fixed. Second, as only one array is programmable, PAL provides less flexibility. Third, lack of portability. Fourth, number of products in SOP form will be limited to a fixed number. Fifth, the number of variables in each product term is limited by number of input pins, and last, the number of independent functions are limited by number of output pins. Programmable logical devices are normally preferred whenever it is not convenient to construct any combinational circuit using discrete logic gates, either because of the complexity of the design or the cost of implementation, or it could be some kind of design problem. So, whenever we talk about designing any combinational circuit, we have to follow some systematic procedure laid down for any programmable logic devices. The programmable array logic is one of the programmable logic device, wherein the AND array is programmable and OR array is flexible, but there are certain limitations. Whenever we talk about getting the output from the sum of certain limited product terms. So, there is a limitations on how many product terms can be taken out from one of the OR gate. So, programmable AND gate, but fixed OR gate, this is the architecture of PAL. Now, using this kind of architecture, we have to consider very simple exercises. These exercises we have considered by taking a simple function generator. We may consider certain Boolean functions, those could be implemented by either PAL, ROM or PLA. We have seen that any one of these programmable logic devices use the similar procedure for designing it. We have used the same procedure. The only thing is that while getting the sum of products, we have restricted ourselves to a limited number of product terms, those could be present in the given function. There are certain commercially available programmable array logic devices which are normally used in microcontrollers, microprocessors for several applications. Thank you.